Welcome to the Internet Backpack, a place where we take a dive into history, horror, entertainment, and the betterment of ourselves. In today's video, we are going to take a look at the mysteries of the Great Pyramids of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom of Ancient Egypt, around 2550 BC, as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu. It is the largest of the 3 pyramids in the Giza necropolis, standing at a height of 147 meters, covering an area of 2.3 hectares. The pyramid was built with over 2 million limestone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. Considering the fact that this was built 4,600 years ago, it is simply a mind-blowing feat of engineering, and some of the heavier blocks weigh up to 80 tons. The casing stones, which covered the exterior, were made of highly polished white limestone. For most people this would seem like a work of art, but the truth is far more incredible. If you've ever seen or read about these pyramids, you'd agree with those that they are full of secrets and that have not been exposed. Some of these secrets are the sources of Nikola Tesla's groundbreaking ideas and inventions, especially the notion of the ability of pyramids to generate power. Many people believed that the pyramids were actually tombs for the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. However, it was surprising that not a single mummy has been found in any of them. All the mummies are lying in the Valley of the Kings. Also, there are no indigenous Egyptian inscriptions or art on the pyramids. Unbelievable, right? Who could have spent so many resources to build such gigantic structures with no goal in mind after all? Nikola Tesla read several books about ancient structures and found that the pyramids contained an incredible amount of energy. At that time, electricity was rarely known. There is a famous theory that the pyramids derived their power from electromagnetism. These theories are based on the facts that the materials such as stones used in constructing the Great Pyramid had energy-storing properties derived from the sun and the moon, somewhat like Tesla's forgotten discovery of transmitting electrical energy through natural medium. Using a series of worldwide generators that could tap the ionosphere to sap electrical energy around the globe without the use of wires. He considered planet Earth to be a gigantic electrical generator with unlimited energy spinning around 2 magnetic poles. But the question is, what does any of this have to do with the Great Pyramid of Giza? You see, the location of the pyramids rather than their shapes is the source of their energy. The location of the pyramids Giza are in relation to the elliptical orbit of the planet and the equator. This could reveal the power of something much more ancient than we thought. The size of the pyramid is aligned with the compass with an accuracy that can only be derived from modern engineering. The Pyramid of Giza comprised 2.5 million blocks of stone weighing 6 million tons, stands 481 feet high, and its footprint is over 13 acres. When you align this construction with 1/15 of a degree of true north is almost impossible precision. This is because the base of the pyramid is level within 3/4 of an inch. The pyramid sides are over 755 feet long and each side is within 2 inches of the other. Interestingly, the pyramids don't have 4 sides. Each side is slightly concave, which you can only see directly above or when the pyramid casts shadow during the equinoxes. Whoever built the pyramids had pretty good knowledge about the size of the earth. Because if you multiply the pyramid's 481 feet height by 43,200, you will get 3,938,685 miles, which is within 11 miles of the Earth's polar radius. This stands at 99.7 accuracy, and at the same time, if you were to multiply the base perimeter of the Great Pyramid, which is 3,024 feet by 43,200, you'd get 24,734.94 miles, which is the Earth's equatorial conference. This makes 99.3% accuracy. Why 43,200? The equinox is the intersection of the sun's path in the sky with the equator. When the length of day and night are equal, the length of the day and night on an equinox is 43,200 seconds. Though the Great Pyramid is locked into the true cardinal directions of north, south, east, and west, a very slight discrepancy of 360th of a degree error could be observed. Notwithstanding, it could be considered inconsequential considering the fact that the builders of the structure lived in the Dark Ages. So how is it possible that the ancient builders had an idea of the dimension of the planet? Mysterious, right? However, it is common knowledge that ancient people were so obsessed with equinoxes However, most skeptics consider the relationship between the equinox and the size of the pyramid as a mere coincidence. But according to engineer Glenn Dash, the Egyptians couldn't have used the pole star or sun shadow to align the pyramids. He believed they must have used the autumnal equinox to achieve perfect alignment for the structures, but Dash differed on this as he revealed the possibility of the equinox providing accurate measurements using a gnomon to cast a shadow. He showed that though the measurement was inaccurate, the degree of error was similar to the slight error found in the alignment of the pyramids at Giza. The astronomical latitude 30 is halfway between the equator and the North Pole. The pyramids could be speaking to our universe in this way. In the construction of the Great Pyramid, there was an error, though, about just 0.05 degrees in the measurements. Even though the ancient structures adopted triple and hexagonal symmetry, we could see 3 pyramids that are completely aligned with the constellation of Riot. You'd observe that the number 43,200 is relevant here too. It is so because it represents the axial precession of the Earth. The number is also a multiple of 72 number of years that Earth takes to wobble its axis. These numbers 72 and 432 are also present in ancient mythologies and sacred texts. For instance, 72 is the number of languages spoken at the Tower of Babel. It is also the number of names for God in Jewish Kabbalah. Finally, it is the number of temples that Angkor Wat has, and the number of degrees of longitude between Angkor Wat and the Great Pyramid. For 32 Hz is the harmonic frequency believed to be an optimal resonance for music. And 432,000 is the number of syllables in the Hindu Rig Veda. What could all of these mean? Could the ancient Egyptians have possibly used a mathematical language and we're only just realizing it? Besides these, the fact that the builders were able to measure the Great Pyramid such that its measurement tallied with the dimensions of our planet when multiplied by 43,200 is simply unbelievable. It couldn't have been a mere coincidence. If you take the extended North Pole of the Earth and extend it out into the heavens, you'll discover that it points to a star known as Polaris. That's our pole star, but in the future, the pole might point to other stars. The explanation for this is the precessional wobble on the axis of the Earth, and the extended North Pole doesn't always point at the same place over a cycle of 25,920 years. But where is the evidence the pyramid might be a structure for creating and harnessing energy? The pyramid is constructed with a limestone and other materials which were possibly moved from a far distance. The Great Pyramid of Giza is constructed with tightly compacted stones, leaving no space in between. The casing stones used in the pyramid were cut and transported from a quarry located around 500 miles away. The exterior of the pyramid was made using white tufa limestone, which is a good insulator of electricity due to the absence of magnesium. On the other hand, the interior and chambers were made using a different type of limestone that conducts electricity, allowing for control of energy release from inside the pyramid. The blocks used in the inner parts of the pyramid contain small amounts of crystals and metals, which facilitate the transmission of maximum power. The pyramid's top was made of gold, an excellent electrical conductor, while the middle section was constructed with granite that acts as an energy transceiver. A 2018 study conducted by scientists showed that the pyramid concentrates electromagnetic energy in its internal chambers and base. They found that radio waves with lengths ranging from 200 to 600 meters can induce resonances in the pyramid, and the closer to 200 meters, the more significant the effect. The pyramid's builders created a power generating machine that can produce unlimited clean energy by utilizing natural harmonies of the Earth's vibration, which is sourced from the tidal energy created by the moon's gravity. The pyramid was constructed on an aquifer, which creates a pump that vibrates the pyramid, hitting the king's chamber with a precise frequency. The king's chamber consists of geomechanical devices that convert the Earth's energies into electromagnetic energy. This concept is similar to Tesla's wireless power distribution system that utilized the Earth's resonance for unlimited and clean energy. If the ancient Egyptians were meticulous record keepers, there would likely be written evidence of their use of electricity. While some interpret certain hieroglyphics as resembling light bulbs, the absence of any archaeological evidence of glass or other materials required for constructing light bulbs casts doubt on this theory. Nevertheless, it is undeniable that the ancient Egyptians constructed the Great Pyramid around 4500 BC. However, it is worth considering the possibility that the pyramid was not actually built by the Egyptians, but rather a pre-existing structure that they discovered. By now there is no denying that there are a lot of unexplained mysteries about the Great Pyramid of Giza. Let's hope that these mysteries are solved within our lifetime, so that we would be able to learn more about the history of the world. Let us know what you think about the Pyramid of Giza. Do you think it was built using ancient science far more sophisticated than ours? Or do you think it was the work of aliens? We would love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, do leave us a like and subscribe for more content.